ramping up for a series of large-scale events tied to America's 250th anniversary. Among them, a UFC fight on the White House South Lawn and July 4th celebrations on the National Mall as well. A short time ago, the FBI held a briefing to talk about security preparations underway. News 4's Mauricio Casillas joins us with what more we can expect.
Well, Eric, I think the big takeaway here is just the law enforcement officials saying that this is going to feel different in D.C. Summer's going to feel different in the district because of so many events taking place. You mentioned some of the Freedom 250 events, also the America 250 events. Now, we're here at the D.C. Armory getting a showcase of some of the equipment, some of the personnel, some of the tools that are going to be used to keep the public safe. So right here, you can see this is the FBI Washington's underwater search and evidence response team, some of the equipment that they'll be using there. There are several different agencies here as well. I want to showcase some of the other stuff happening over here, like the DC National Guard and some of its units and some of its equipment taking place. And even over here, the U.S. Capitol Police have a piece of equipment that if there is an explosive, if there's something hazardous that they need to get rid of a crowd, they can put it in this big cylinder on this truck, detonate it if they need to, get people safe. There are so many different law enforcement agencies out here taking part in protecting the district. You have Capitol Police, you have the FBI, U.S. Park Police, you have the D.C. National Guard, you have the Secret Service, all coming together in their responses. You mentioned it earlier. You have UFC 250 taking place on June 14 in the White House, the massive fireworks celebration taking place on July 4th, and then after that, in August, the Freedom 250 Grand Prix. So there's just so many events taking place. That's why cross-agency coordination is so important. Officials here emphasize that it is a big undertaking, but they are prepared.
At this time, we are not tracking any credible threats to the events of this summer. With that being said, it comes as no surprise to anyone that D.C. on a normal day is a target-rich environment.
One thing we heard time and time again, drones are not going to be allowed at any of these events in the district because of the restricted airspace. A couple of other things too, if you're heading out to any of these events with your kids, take pictures of your kids in the outfits that they're in, because in case you're separated in the crowd, you can show those pictures. This is what my children look like today, and law enforcement can help you out. The biggest thing too, if you see something, say something, because public safety really is a collective effort, especially when you're expecting hundreds of thousands of people coming into the district. So those are all key points that law enforcement want to emphasize as people celebrate America 250 and Freedom 250. Erica?
Really sound advice. Mauricio Casillas joining us live this morning. Mauricio, thank you.